My name is Diana Moser. I work for Arts Council Wood Buffalo as the Programs and Partnerships Manager. And I guess I am technically kind of from Fort McMurray now. I've been here almost 7 years, but originally from Southern Ontario, and then I also lived in the United States for a while, so been around. I am involved in the arts in Fort McMurray. That's the biggest thing for me, and theatre specifically. So I got involved with Piano Theatre in end of 2013. They had put out open auditions, as they do to the community every year, but it was for Les Miserables, which is a big fat musical. And I had been here a couple years. I had seen a few shows at Piano and thought, oh my goodness. And I decided, well, I'm gonna go audition, you know, why not? And I ended up getting in the ensemble, and it was a crazy cool experience, and then I got hooked. And so then I've done, I think I'm on my 6th Piano show now. Which is really cool. And it's just developed over time too, so I've done a lot of pieces on my own. I've done some independent theater, making my own and working with a couple other people to make my own shows. And then now I'm also very deeply involved with theater just because, which is Fort McMurray's independent theater company. Biggest achievement has been just taking the chance. And the biggest one is taking the chance of moving to Fort McMurray. I mean, I've moved in my life, but for me to do it on my own terms of saying, this is a job opportunity for me, this is a life opportunity for me, to move across the country to a place I've never lived before in my life. And everything that's come from that decision to move out here, and the opportunities that I have looked for, taken, and run with. So I'm really proud of that, because there's so many people who don't ever do that. Where I'm most proud is when I know it's affected someone else because they've done it with me and they felt really good about it, or because it's affected them in some way and they've come up and said, you know, thank you for that. And it's not just in theater, it's in the work that I do, it's with friends, like that's what makes me proud. I just really like that I know I made a connection and that there was the aha moment for somebody else, even if it was just one person. My dreams for the future are to take those big steps, and not that you need to take a big step every year, like moving across the country or something, but to be open so I can recognize when big steps are there and that I don't miss out on them. What keeps me going every day is that I'm listening to myself, and as long as the little gut part of me is still saying, yes, that fulfills you in a certain way, it fulfills me mentally, it fulfills me emotionally, keep looking for that, because that's always going to steer you right.